coming on the subway, it's the A or the C. Or coming down Broadway, the 1, 2, or 3. Jump off at the 72nd Street stop. From there, Central Park is just a real short hop through strawberry fields. Head on up to the lake where 1,000 New Yorkers are taking a break. Come on along, I'll see you on Sunday. Come by yourself, or bring your little honey. Lay down in the shade or hang out where it's sunny. You got it made, cause you don't need any money when the people on the hill are singing in Central Park. Roger Bartlett! Mr. Ron Sunshine. Come on along, I see you on Sunday. Come by yourself, or bring your little honey. Lay down in the shade or hang out where it's sunny. You got it made, cause you don't need any money when the people on the hill are singing in Central Park. Hey, Jeff Van Nostrand! Play anything from folk to rock and roll. I've been stomping my foot so long I'm digging a hole. But I'll tell you what I've decided to do. If you keep showing up, then I will too. Come on along, I'll see you on Sunday. Come by yourself, or bring your little honey. Sit down in the shade or hang out where it's sunny. You got it made, cause you don't need any money when the people on the hill are singing in Central Park. Dodger, take it again. All right. I used to go against the wind, but that's no way to fly. Flapping my wings, I get no place, no matter how hard I try. But when I just give in and go to where the blowing breeze has planned, you know I find a better place wherever I might land. Some people fly in circles, crying life is so unfair. Convinced that if they're over here, all the good stuff must be over there. Not me, I know there's a vein of gold right where I stand, and I find that if I look wherever I might land. I was always told, and now I finally found, that when I leap and it appears before I hit the ground, I don't spend one day looking back with regret, cause each bridge I burned led to a place that I just as soon forget. Yeah, but some people look back at their glory days so much it makes them cry. Some look ahead with fear and dread to things they'll probably never try. Not me, bring it on, cause I can handle close at hand. Whenever I get to wherever I might land. Look at where I landed in this room with you tonight. No matter what's going on out there, I know it's gonna be alright. 'Cause though it took some time to know, I finally understand that I'm gonna find love wherever I might land. Wherever I might land. Wherever I might land. Wherever I might land. It's dark and it's lonely, and you feel like you're the only one who's felt this desperation, like your own brand of the blues. It's hell when you're in there, I can tell you 'cause I've been there, and I've known the same frustration. But I've got some real good news. You feel like you fell in a well of hopelessness and fear. So why the hell would I jump in and join your way down here? 'Cause there's a way out of here, though you don't believe that's true. But years ago, a friend showed me just like I'm showing you. You can sit here in the darkness till you think that you're okay. But then it's time to move, 'cause I'm not making plans to stay. There's a way. Think no one understands you. You're so convinced life hands you one bad break after another and keeps you on the floor. But now you've got the choice to keep on listening to those voices, or maybe listen to a brother who's been down here before. We can sit and curse the darkness, but the darkness stays the same. Or get off your ass and we'll go out the same way that I came. 'Cause there's a way out of here, though you don't believe that's true. But years ago, a friend showed me just like I'm showing you. It's hard to see what's possible when you feel this way. But things look so much clearer standing in the light of day. There's a way. Here, but it's gonna be up to you to show someone else that exit door just like I'm showing you. You can sit and curse the darkness, but the darkness stays the same. Or get off your ass and we'll go out the same way that I came. 'Cause there's a way.
I swear to you, there is a new unit of time besides the Santoro second. In case you don't know, the Santoro second is a unit of time that is the amount of time it takes for me to change the channel every time I see Rick Santorum on CNN. It's shorter than the nanosecond, the Santoro second. But there actually is a new measure of time that is faster than a New York minute. They say there's no minute in the world faster than a New York minute. I might have discovered that time, and it's the time in the last hour before I start streaming live. Just now, I looked up and I went, holy fuck, the song is ending. And I don't know how long actually you guys were in the silence. I have no idea. It might have been right away, but no matter how I plan these things, and I put a lot of preparation into each one of these gigs to keep them, fresh, keep them entertaining for you guys, keep them entertaining for me. No matter how prepped I am, I swear it's like the curtain's going up and I'm like, holy shit, how did that happen so fast? So let me just look and see. Hey, Hayase is here. Hello, Elodie. Show minute. There you go, Brandon. All right, that's cool. Oh, it was only a second. All right, thank you so much. Karen is here. First of all, I also want to say thank you for every New Yorker for being here today. I was resigned to the idea that there might be three of us hanging out here today. It's a picture-perfect day. It would have been Hot Dog Day at the Hill in Central Park. It's just a fact. It's a picture-perfect day to be in the park or anywhere in New York City. But I committed to not going to Central Park, not even attempting, until it's the safe, responsible thing to do. And I'm also not that noble. I know me, and I couldn't possibly, I know my temper. I aspire someday to be an enlightened being. I'm not. And I know that if I was in Central Park today and I was sitting there singing, I feel the heart that's beating in New York City, and some people came by with American flag t-shirts and not wearing masks, I would lose my shit. So, and I'm not a cop. So I'm gonna hang out with you guys today, no matter how many people show up. I see, oh, Denise is here. Hi, pretty Denise. And Jan is here in Pennsylvania, and Nancy. And all right, so let's just get to the music. I have some requests from Facebook that you guys sent me. But first, let's do this just to settle in. Let's everybody, whether you've been here 100 times or if just a couple of times, chat this song along with me, and then we'll welcome any newcomers that happen to be showing up, okay? I gotta change something. Oh my God. It changed all by itself. Okay, here we go. What happened was it switched from live chat to top chat. You said you woke up feeling frightened, senses heightened, overwhelmed, lost and alone, a little overwrought until you finally thought that you'd drop it all and pick up the phone. And I didn't do nothing but really listen to everything you had to say until you knew that you'd be okay. The next week it was my turn. I was in a slow burn about something but nothing at all. I don't even remember, but I remember I was hurting, so I gave you a call. And you didn't do nothing but really listen to everything I had to say till you knew that I'd be okay. We take turns being angels for one another, 'cause there's never been a day when we all want to stay under the covers. I think we're all just lucky that it works that way. Chat it, thank heaven we're not all crazy on the same day. Hi Val, hey Willie. And in the back of a taxi, I heard talk radio, one of those shows people call when they want to know what life's about. A big fat mouth was at a mic going on and on about who's out to get you if you don't watch out. It's funny, but the phony probably makes a lot of money to create a little panic every day. But I think I found a better way. We take turns being angels for one another, 'cause there's never been a day when we all want to stay under the cover. I think we're all just lucky that it works that way. Thank heaven we're not all crazy on the same day. Willie. Hey Ricky. We take turns being angels for one another, 'cause there's never been a day when we all want to stay under the covers. We're just damn lucky that it works that way. Thank heaven we're not all crazy on the same day. On the same day. We're not crazy, crazy on the same day. Da-dum, 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 dum. Did Sean in the house today, our faithful lifeguard, because I'm gonna start playing some requests, but Sean actually reminded me there are two songs that I used to always start Labor Day weekend, and I forgot actually, and he reminded me. This is one of them. Is Sweet Sue Hannah here? Because I think Sweet Sue Hannah loves this song. Hey, Sean, man. 17, I bought a Coke and some gasoline, and I drove out to the county fair. When I saw her for the first time, she was standing there in the ticket line, and it all started right then and there. Oh, something's made a perfect sunset, and that's a day I'll never forget. I had a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. She was killing me in that mini skirt, skipping rocks on the river by the railroad track. She had a suntan line and red lipstick. I worked so hard for that first kiss, and a heart don't forget something like that. It was 5 years later on a southbound plane. I was headed down to New Orleans to meet some friends of mine for the Mardi Gras. When I heard a voice from the past coming from a few rows back, and when I looked, I couldn't believe just what I saw. And she said, I bet you don't remember me. And I said, only every other memory. I had a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt, and you were killing me in that mini skirt, skipping rocks on the river by the railroad track. You had a suntan line and straight lipstick. I worked so hard for that first kiss, and a heart don't forget something like that. Like an old photograph, time can make a feeling fade, but the memory of your first love never fades away. I had a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. She was killing me in that mini skirt, skipping rocks on the river by the railroad track. She had a suntan line and red lipstick. I worked so hard for that first kiss, and a heart don't forget. Oh, a heart don't forget. I said a heart don't forget something like that. Is Corey here? I'm going down. I'm going to go down the, if I can remember, the requests. Karen had a couple of good ones. David Hayase had a couple of good ones. All you guys. Zoe asked for something that just lights up my heart when anybody asks for it. Oh, and listen, tomorrow. Denise is reminding me about mini skirts and tan lines. Nothing wrong with that. Hi, Allison. All right, so right now, what song was that? It's called Something Like That by Tim McGraw. He does it a whole lot better than I do, but something like that. A barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. She was killing me in that mini skirt, skipping rocks on the river by the railroad track. She had a suntan line and red lipstick. I worked so hard for that first kiss, and a heart don't forget something like that. Yeah. Gretchen is here. Gretchen and I had a really wonderful conversation earlier today about this and about what artists are doing to keep their heads above water. I'm so glad to see you guys. Really, seriously. So I don't see Corey here. So we'll save his request. I don't know who asked for Any Other Way. Let's do Any Other Way. Oh, which song? Yeah, I'm gonna share Can't You See a little bit later. The reason. Well, I'll explain that later. But let's do any other way. Would you guys chat this along with me, and then I'll tell you a little bit about what I have in mind for tomorrow. Took some time out from this story. Took a moment on this ride. Took some time to separate the love and fear. Took some time for inventory. Took some time to look inside. Look at every road I chose that got me here. I've gotten in and won some races. I've had some fun and been some places that I wouldn't want to fly over today. But through all the good and bad and any tough break that I've had, still I wouldn't want it any other way. And for all my aimless searching, there were times I'd stumbled on love so good I never could explain. Fill my life with so much happiness that after it was gone, I would wonder, was the passion worth the pain? But if not for that fragility, I'd have not this ability to feel the kind of love I feel today. And any heartbreak I'd been through finally healed and brought me you, so I wouldn't want it any other way. Now I know there was a calling and a reason to be true to this purpose ever since I was a kid. Being free means free to do exactly what I'm meant to do, and every single thing that happened had to happen, 'cause it did. But if no one hears my thunder, no one ever hears my voice, I will sing as long as I've got more to say. And from time to time I'll wonder if I ever had a choice, 'cause I wouldn't want it any other way. No, I wouldn't want it any other way. Oh, oh, that was interesting. Oh. Hi, Debbie. Yeah. Is everybody okay? I know we're all weird. Is anybody having a particularly tough time today? Maybe we'll do some special songs. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? The other day, we were talking about David Gates, and I can't remember who it was. I was saying that I play, I've always played Guitar Man, right? I used to love playing that song in the park. Last week, it was my sister Kathleen had asked for some Bread, songs by Bread, and so I played "It Don't Matter to Me." I just pulled it out my hat and played "It Don't Matter to Me," and Gretchen and I were talking about it. It's just a thing that my brain does and has always done. When I was in high school, when I was in elementary school, but actually when I reached the age of reason and I could actually think about things, I used to say, even into my early to mid adulthood, that my brain was a total wealth of completely worthless information. Because I could recite entire episodes of The Odd Couple or Seinfeld, or I can almost recite movies that they've touched my heart. I can see the scenes in my head and play the characters. I can actually sing a Campbell soup commercial from the time I was in 5th grade. And since I'm playing guitar since I'm 7, it's always been a part of me. It's an extension of me. These guys just know where to go. And so I just play songs and little riffs are there. And it's just something that I've always done. And Gretchen, for one, finds it fascinating. I actually do too. But the other day, somebody asked for, Leslie asked for her birthday. Is Leslie here? That's right. Any other way? I knew it was for something. Any other way was for her birthday. She asked for another song too. What other song did she ask for? Let's do. All right, and I see that Elodie wants to hear "You've Got a Friend." And Karen's feeling a little twisted. Okay, let's see if we can kind of just ease. Let's turn not the other way. Let's try to untwist today. All right, maybe we'll do a global breath in a little while. This song might help, or just not this song, but just playing this song. So my sister Kathleen asked for something by David Gates, and I just played "It Don't Matter to Me," right? But then somebody in the chat room named another song, and I was like, oh, that's right. In fact, they had turned the film into a Broadway show. It was the title from a film, and they turned it into a Broadway show with Martin Short that I actually saw in like 1992, 93 maybe, I don't know. It was pretty awful, but the title song came up, and this afternoon I was like, oh, wait a minute. Let's try it. See if this song brings back memories. Oh, thanks, Brandon. Is Leslie here? I'll bet you guys can. I bet you people like Karen and Denise will sing this with me. Duval might be a little too young. No, Duval. Yeah, no, Duval, you could sing this too. That's right. Denise and Duval probably pretty much the same age, I think. And I'm so terrible at ages and guessing ages. But if you know this song, or if this song makes your heart smile, just sing it with me. Oh, Leslie's over on Facebook. Leslie, join us over here. Because the YouTube chat is the one I can see. But happy birthday. All your life you've waited for love to come and stay. Now that I have found you, you must not slip away. I know it's hard believing the things you've heard before, but darling, you must trust them just once more. 'Cause baby, goodbye doesn't mean forever. Let me tell you, goodbye doesn't mean we'll never be together again. If you wake up and I'm not there, I won't be long away. 'Cause the things you do, my goodbye girl, will bring me back to you. I know you've been taken, afraid to hurt again. You fight the love you feel for me instead of giving in. But I can wait forever of loving you to see that I was meant for you forget your past, my goodbye girl, 'cause now you're home at last. 'Cause baby, goodbye doesn't mean forever. Let me tell you, goodbye doesn't mean we'll never be together again. Though we may be so far apart, you still will have my heart. So forget your past, my goodbye girl, 'cause now you're home at last. Remember that? All right, you guys. Chat this with me. Let's do it for Elodie over in France. When you're down and troubled and you need some loving care, and nothing, no, nothing is going right, close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there brighten up even your darkest night. Let's all chat this together. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Spring, summer, fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. If the sky high above you should turn dark and full clouds, and that old cold north wind should begin to blow, just keep your poor head together, yeah, and call my name out loud now. Soon I'll be knocking on your door. Chat it. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, and now all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. Big change. Hey, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend? People can be so cold, they'll hurt you and desert you, they'll take your soul if you let them. Oh yeah, but don't you let them. Now in Central Park, I usually shut up at this point and just listen to you guys singing. Would you do me a favor? I'm gonna play this thing. Would you actually just sit at your computer and sing it? And chat it if you can at the same time. You just got a friend. You've got a friend. Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Whether we're feeling a little twisted, you can help me unwind. Help us unwind. You've got a friend. Hi, Richard. Oh, it's making me smile to see everybody writing those words. Hey, Bob Bard. Richard and Elaine are here. Really, truthfully, I've said this before, but on a beautiful day like this, I really was resigned to the fact that I was going to show up and there might be 3 of us here. Thank you so much for showing up, every single one of you guys. Oh, Bob Bard is here. For those of you who don't know, let me just tell you first, tomorrow, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, when I was talking to Gretchen, my friend, who I also call partner, and Gretchen and I started calling each other partner, back when she was directing the musical that I've written called Possibility Junkie. Gretchen, as a director, found the simplicity and the power of the message in that sweet little show. And so when Possibility Junkie moves, I want her as the director. I want her in the director's chair. But we were talking about things that that I do here, and the nature of what we do too. And I was talking to Brandon too about different things we might do in the YouTube thing. But I mean the Zoom, our private one tomorrow. If you're not doing anything tomorrow, one of the things that I'm finding that you guys really dig is when I get to open your heart to something that it wasn't open to. Like I have a feeling that not so much you guys, because I know you, but there's an entire generation of people, and it's through nobody's fault, it's just what is. A whole generation that's becoming kind of numb to the, or unaware that to the truth that human beings make music, that human beings create, that human beings produce beauty and comedy and fun. People with 10 fingers and 10 toes, people that blink and breathe, occasionally belch. There are people, human beings that create this stuff. And I mean, nowadays, so much is CGI and so much is video and so much is pre-recorded and so a few weeks ago, I shared with you that my favorite composer of all time, put him up there with Mozart and Beethoven and Rachmaninoff and George Gershwin. And my favorite composer of all time was a brilliant man named James Horner, who died tragically in a plane crash in 2015, just about my age. And so I shared the process of James Horner scoring one of his films, The Perfect Storm, and how the themes underneath the action work and remind your heart of things that you're not even aware of. And a lot of people really dug that. So tomorrow, please, if you're not doing anything, show up, because I'm going to share, like you would not, probably no one would know the brilliant man who's sitting at the piano, right? His name is Hans Zimmer. Now, you all recognize Elton John, and that's not Bernie Taupin, that's Tim Rice, who was the lyricist on things like Jesus Christ Superstar. But Tim Rice worked with Elton John on The Lion King. And the rest of that score is Hans Zimmer. Now, what I want to do, I can't do it today. Well, I probably could. Because of the copyright issues and all that. Brandon actually explained to me something about that I didn't realize. When I'm getting copyright violations for my own song, it's that the money, when this thing becomes monetized, will go to CD Baby, and CD Baby is collecting it for the artist. So it's pennies, but it's that kind of washes, right? And so if I do a copyright violation, if I use somebody else's music, those pennies will go to that person because there would be a copyright claim on it. So I don't think it's going to be any kind of a problem, but just to be sure, I'm going to save these things for our private gigs. If you're not a patron and you're watching this right now, we're having a blast because on the Sunday ones, the private ones, you guys can all see each other. And we actually have conversations and shit. It's not just a chat room. So tomorrow is one of those. And tomorrow, what I want to do is I want to share something that is just a brilliant and fun and joyful reminder that human beings create music. Like Mozart was scoring ballet, right? And it was their entertainment of the time. It was their cinema, and now it's in the 20th century. It became the motion picture, and in the mid 20th century is when composers started creating the most amazing things. Like tomorrow. We watch these images, right? Now, I'm just going to be quiet and just watch the images for a second. Now, there's no sound, and there's no dialogue, and nobody's saying anything. And these are pretty pictures. Beautiful animation, right? But tomorrow, I'm going to show you what these three human beings, how these three human beings change what we just saw, and how these three people affect your heart and my heart with what they do. So I'm going to do that tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it. We might even have fun with tomorrow. We might even have fun with something like this. Again, no dialogue, nobody's saying anything, just quick cut editing. Of events that are happening, right? But what Alan Silvestri did behind those images, we're gonna share that tomorrow, all right? It is. It's gonna be freaking great. By the way, Sean, Hans Zimmer is another one. Hans Zimmer, James Horner, Bruce Brofton, Alan Silvestri, James Newton Howard. James Newton Howard, who scored Dave and so many films. Miklos Roja, who used to score things like Ben-Hur and King of Kings, all those big epics. El Cid, a lot of those epic films back in the 60s. Miklos Roja, brilliant composer. Morricone, and Ennio Morricone, who did, besides The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, also scored The Mission, and and Cinema Paradiso, and we're gonna have fun with it tomorrow. In the meantime, Bob Bard is here. And Bob Bard, when I was in high school, I didn't know, you never know the effect you have on somebody. I was so shy in high school, I knew very few people. The only people I knew either hung out with me in the cafeteria because I was drawing pictures in the back of my notebook, or I played basketball with them. That was basically it. Terrified of girls, didn't have a girlfriend, just so shy. But Bob Bard was one of those nice guys that turns out I turned on to the Marx Brothers. And let me see if I can do this. I don't know. If you've never heard this, what were you asking about, Bob, on Facebook? Is Doc here? Is Dave Ross here? All right, let's try this. La 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 la. Oh, this is gonna be great. No, it probably isn't. Actually, you know what I did, though? I wrote a couple of different verses, a few different lyrics, to make some of the references of a tattooed lady in the 21st century maybe a little more relevant. Lydia, oh Lydia, say, have you met Lydia? Lydia, the tattooed lady. She has eyes that men adore so, and a torso even more so. Lydia, oh Lydia, that encyclopedia. Lydia, the queen of tattoo. On her back is the Battle of Waterloo. Beside it, a tat of the Titanic too. And proudly above waves the red, white, and blue. You can learn a lot from Lydia. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. She can give you a view of the world in tattoo if you step up and tell her where. For a dime you can see Kankakee or Paris or Washington crossing the Delaware. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. Oh Lydia, say, have you met Lydia? Lydia, the tattooed lady. I love this. Once her muscles start relaxing, up the hill comes Andrew Jackson. Lydia, oh Lydia, that encyclopedia. Lydia, the queen of them all. For 2 bits she will do a mazurka in jazz with a view of Niagara that nobody has. And on a clear day you can see Alcatraz. You can learn a lot from Lydia. La la la. Stormy Daniels, but with her pajamas on. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. On a holiday, maybe she'll let you in free. You can see her tattoo of Oprah Winfrey. Here's Shakira doing the rumba. Here's her social security number. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. Oh Lydia, say have you met Lydia? Lydia, the queen of tattoo. She once swept an admiral clear off his feet. The ships on her hips made his heart skip a beat. And now the old boy's in command of the fleet, 'cause he went and married Lydia. La la la, la la la. I said Lydia, he said Lydia. I said Lydia, he said Lydia. That was horrible. I should actually work on that song. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Oh. When her muscles start relaxing, up the hill comes Andrew Jackson. Lydia, oh Lydia. All right, let's do something real. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Somebody asked for... Oh, well, Leslie. Did Leslie join us over here, or is she still in Facebook? It was stupendous. Okay, now that we've completely lowered the bar, let's do this. In fact, let me do 2 songs that someday I would really love to hear a symphony orchestra play. Leslie asked for one of them for her birthday. Thanks, Brandon. Yeah, you know, City Song. I don't know what it's like for guys like Don White and Chris Lavin, and for me, in another lifetime, I will score films. Of course, I'll have to learn how to read and write music, but I will score movie films. But I would love, I write symphonically sometimes, orchestrally, and I hear entire orchestras playing songs that I've written. And one of them is the song that Leslie asked for, and another is a request that Karen made. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play them both, but I'm going to share, I might stop in the middle a couple of times because I want to share photos of you, beautiful people in Central Park, and a lot of you who are patrons, who actually support this thing. Again, if you're watching this and you're not a patron, that's absolutely cool. But you might want to join us because tomorrow's gig is private. It's just for the people who throw $5 a month at this. And some people throw $100 a month at this. But let me do this song for Leslie's birthday. And then you guys, when you see yourselves, just give a shout in capital letters. Hey, that's me. She's a marriage of extremes. She's a geometric maze with nights too loud for dreams and 27-hour days. And sometimes if it seems that she's just stumbling in a daze, still she won't slow down. Some say she's uninviting, uncaring and uncouth. Some say that she's cold and long forsaken by her youth. But all these lies about her can't be further from the truth. They don't know my town. I feel the heart that's beating in New York City with the warmth of the people that I've found. They're the kind who love to live and have so much love to give, but are strong enough to turn this world around. And when I need to know the meaning of romance, and I give them half a chance, they never let me down. See, it's the people that you meet that are the breath and the heartbeat of this great old town. There's still nothing like the sparkle of her skyline after dark. Dreamers and adventurers come here to make their mark, and yet in a New York minute you can be in Central Park where the world stands still. Now I've done a little traveling from Key Biscayne to Nome. There's something about each place to love, no matter where I roam. But I can't wait to get back to her. I call New York my home, and I always will. 'Cause I hear the love song you're singing in New York City. It's a symphony that sounds like rock and roll. And in the subways and the streets, there's a rhythm that beats until it heats up every heart and every soul. 9 million different voices joining in here, while those who've never been here blindly put her down. But I don't care what they think of her, 'cause I live here and I love her, and she's my I should say that when I sing what life's about, I'm just guessing, just like everyone before. Everyone who's ever lived has wrestled with the doubt. Is life meaningless, or is there something more? Some people say that everything in life's a lesson or a blessing, and I guess that might be so. But after years of wondering, I find myself confessing there might only be one thing I really know. When my heart is full of love, and every time I feel it break, and with every real success and each magnificent mistake, I just call it that beautiful ache. It's just the ache of being alive. Life is short, and yet the road can seem so long. So I'm guessing these contradictions are okay. There's tens of thousands of days in a lifetime, yet a lifetime is lived in just one day. And life is sweet, but It's a sweetness born in pain, a vast terrain of the insane and the sublime. If I'm certain of eternity, then why can't I explain how I often feel there's never enough time? And when one day is a blast, and every task a piece of cake, and the next day comes with challenges that feel too hard to take, I'm just living that beautiful ache. It's just the ache of being alive. You might think this song is foolish, 'cause it's possible that I'm finally catching up with something widely known. But on the chance there might be someone out there having a tough time, it's just my way to let you know you're not alone. You're not alone. And when frustration clouds our vision about the path we're meant to take, there is only one decision really up to me to make. Now I'm embracing that beautiful ache. You're not alone. Like when my heart is full of love, and every time I feel it break, and with every real success and each spectacular mistake, I'm just living that beautiful ache. It's just the ache of being alive. Ah, you guys. Honest to God. Who's the luckiest man alive? It's me. I saw, oh, so long, Brandon, brother. Thanks so much, man. Oh, listen, by the way, if anybody wants to, I'm always forgetting. If anybody wants to help out, if you're a patron, that's great. But before Brandon leaves, I always forget. You can throw the price of a movie ticket at this show if you want. So if you feel like it, it's just a fact. It's what keeps the lights on. It's what keeps the streaming going. It's what pays my rent, is doing these things. I said the other day, oh, hi, Rhea. I said the other day I thanked the patrons individually. I thanked each one of you guys, and I just said, for keeping my head above water, which is a polite way of saying you're keeping me from drowning. Truth of the matter is, I'm so much luckier than most artists in my situation because of you guys. But again, if you feel like helping out, there you go. Brandon posts the links. You can just click on those. One goes to Venmo, one goes to PayPal, and the words "thank you" just don't cut it, truthfully. But now, when your photos. I'm smiling. You can't see me because I'm running the photos, right? But I can see them on the monitor as I'm singing the song. And I saw Katie buy that big Lego thing, and she asked for the religion song. So before I get to a couple of other requests, let's do the religion song. A man who could split the about a man jumping out of a boat, 'cause he thought he'd like to take a walk. Then I heard about a man said he had in his hand the deed to the promised land. He said, take out your sword in the name of the Lord and kill your brother for a pile of sand. Some say there's a big king watching it all, but all in all he sounds pretty unfair. Turning rivers to blood, then creating a flood. I ain't saying, 'cause I wasn't there. It just seems absurd to be taking the word of another that I don't know well. And it just could be that a king that mean couldn't be big enough to help. Now we've got late night preachers on TV, a rabbi on the radio, born again celebrities, while the mullah makes a video. And each one swears they heard the word, assured they heard it right. They say heed the call and build another wall, give us all another reason to fight. Now a newborn baby gets a nice clean slate, but we don't waste any time. Start teaching them the rules in the churches and the schools, at the temple and the mosque and the shrine. We'll tell them scary tales and fairy tales and kiss common sense farewell. But don't tell them all that a God that small couldn't be big enough to help. Chat it. Now we've got late night preachers on TV, a rabbi on the radio, born again celebrities, while the mullah makes a video. And each one swears they heard the word, assured they heard it right. They say heed the call and build another wall, give us all another reason to fight. Makes a video, and each one swears they heard the word, assured they heard it right. They say heed the call, build another damn wall, give us all another reason to fight. Now I don't mind saying you find me praying, but to what, I'll never know. I keep reaching for something, and not for nothing, I'm content to let it go. 'Cause I've seen a little heaven in my time, and at times I've been through hell. And a God this man could understand never was big enough to help. No, any God small enough to understand couldn't be big enough to help. Amen. Do you know what? That's the first time I threw in that amen at the last minute when we were recording that song in the studio. And ever since then, it's one of my favorite parts of the song. That's the first time I ever said amen. Wow. You know, you guys, I've told the story that when I wrote the religion song, I wanted to write a song that maybe someday people would say, that's a great John Prine song that David Ippolito wrote. Because I wanted it to sound like a John Prine song. I even played it and sang it in his style. But that's the first time I ever said amen that I think the way John would have said it. It's interesting. I just heard myself. Be big enough to help. Amen. I usually say amen. Amen. Ha. I don't know what's going on, but all I see is fixed it, yay, and those are good words. All right, so Karen had asked for The Ache of Being Alive. Is Quint here today? Is Quint here? Is Corey here? I saw that Bob is here. That's so great. We did Lydia the Tattooed Fucking Lady. Let me do this song. So I don't see... oh, by the way, about lyrics. In the beginning of this gig, while I'm waiting for people to log on, I keep getting a copyright claim against my song Singing in Central Park, right? If you're coming on the subway, it's the A or the C. Coming down Broadway, the 1, 2, or 3. Jump off at the 72nd Street stop. From there, Central Park is just a real short hop through strawberry fields, heading up to the lake where 1,000 New Yorkers are taking a break. Come on along, see you on Sunday. Come by yourself or bring your little honey. I give you guys the wrong directions. By the directions in the song. I have lived in New York my whole life. I was born here. If you're coming on the subway, it's the A or the C. No, it's not. It's the B or the C. If you take the A, you're either getting off at 59th Street or you're going to fucking Harlem. And I don't know, nobody in the studio, it's 100 years ago, but nobody in the studio said a word. If you're coming on the subway, it's the A or the C. Should be the B or the C. Jump off at the 72nd Street stop. If you're on the A, you'd be jumping off at 72nd Street while the train is going about 40 miles an hour. By the way, when I see that Quint and Corey are not here, maybe they're in Facebook. I don't know. But I always find it curious, because I enjoy, especially because I think those two guys were like newcomers last time. I enjoy seeing new people, and especially people in the business. Both of those are in my business. I don't know. I'm an artist, but you know, the arts, but when you request a song, now we've all got such busy lives, but request a song for a gig that you're not going to show up at. It's because I got some requests written down. I was going to do one for Corey and I was going to do one for Quint, but they're not here. So let's do some for the people that are here. This was Duval. All alone at the end of the evening, and the bright lights have faded to blue. I was thinking about a woman who might love me, and I never knew. Do you think we should take it up? Let's take it up a step. You think? Sing along with me. I see Duvalis chatting it. Everybody. Now watch, it's going to be too high. Let's split the difference. All alone at the end of the evening. Yeah. And the bright lights have faded to blue. I was thinking about a woman who might love
1, 2, 3, go ahead.
Believe it or not, I'm not doing this because I like it. Believe it or not, it's not 'cause somebody told me to. Believe it or not, it's not that I decided not to fight it. Believe it or not, I'm doing this for you. Believe it or not, I'm not making some kind of statement. Believe it or not, I'm not a pillar of society. Believe it or not, it's not for my own entertainment. But whatever you believe isn't up to me. Yeah, you can take it or leave it. I just thought it might be worth a shot. But I don't really care if you believe it or not. Believe it or not, I don't do things 'cause all my friends do. Believe it or not, I'm not a fan of conformity. Believe it or not, I'm not intending to offend you. But whatever burns your ass isn't up to me. Tell 'em, Chris! Believe it or not, it's not the way I would have planned it. Believe it or not, I'm a man who rarely does what he's told to do. Believe it or not, I don't believe you'll even understand it. But believe it or not, I'm doing this for you. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm doing this for you. You know, we're all doing this for you. Is Rhea still here? Let's do one of my newer songs. Would you guys chat along with me? Oh, and is David Hayase still here? We have a request that David made. Some people say the way I live is backwards. They don't know how a full-grown man can live this way. But if people say the way I live is backwards, then I'm aware that I don't care what people say. Some scratch their heads at my determination to live each day the way I truly feel, paying close attention to my own imagination, while imagining the best becoming real. Well, here I am. This is me, trying to live without regret, so you can bet that what you get is what you see. 'Cause what we hold as true isn't always what it seems. I hope you love your life. Mine gets made in my dreams. Some people say I live my life like some damn hippie, and that day and age is gone and out of sight. But if a world of peace and love is what those kids were dreaming of, in many ways, those damn hippies had it right. It's not up to me to say that there's a right or wrong way. We're all free to live whatever life we choose. But you'd be mistaken to believe that I am weak or I'm naive. Life is too damn short and there's no time to lose. So here I am, just standing in the light. Einstein said imagination is the strongest thing on earth, and he was right. 'Cause what we hold as true is almost never what it seems. I hope you love your life. Mine gets made in my dreams. I truly hope you love your life. Mine was made in my dreams. Hi, Cynthia, and so long, Valerie. I hope I see you tomorrow. Because, again, tomorrow is the private one. Tomorrow's the day we get to hang together, and it's just us, and it's just us. I'm thinking that maybe a week from tomorrow, we're going to have a bring a friend to work day. We'll have everybody share the private link with one friend and invite them for free. And so that they can see what it's like when we do this, but everybody can see each other. Also, Gretchen and I were talking about when we do these gigs. I think we're going to have Brandon control the muting of the microphones a little bit tighter, because some people, I actually got a couple of messages from people, and they said that people just forget that their mic isn't muted, and sometimes they start singing along in the middle of a song, and it cuts out what's coming through this system. So all you hear in the middle of a song, thank heaven we're not all crazy. And, and it's just like that people don't even know that it's happening. So we might tighten that up a little bit. And then on the big songs that we all sing along with, maybe we'll do like one or two of those where it's just a big free-for-all. But then the rest of the time we'll keep it muted. We'll have to until we're having a discussion. Like, Gretchen and Duval a couple of weeks ago were talking about the postcard thing, and Kathy in Las Vegas had some suggestions about growing the audience, and Jackie in Florida. So when we do that, we'll have, we'll unmute people's things and we can all talk to each other. But tomorrow, because we have no copyright issues, I'm going to share something with you guys about a couple of these things that I think you're going to find thrilling. I mean it. I think you're going to find thrilling. And I think if you enjoyed that segment that I did about James Horner scoring films, I'm going to do more of that kind of thing. And so tomorrow is going to be fun. So if you can, show up for that. Eileen is here. Hi, Eileen. Did I ask, is David Hasse still here? Because he had a request that we can't really do too many more weekends. Oh, Debbie, you missed the postcard thing. We'll mention it again tomorrow. I'll let Duval explain the postcard thing. When you guys can actually talk to each other. It's better coming from you guys. David Hasse is here. David request. Hot town, summer in the city. Back of my neck getting dirty and gritty. Been down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around, people looking half dead, walking on the sidewalk, hotter than a match head. But at night it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on, we'll dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And hey, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer in the city, in the summer in the city. Cool town, winter in the city, dressing so fine and looking so pretty. Cool cat, looking for a kitty, gonna look in every corner of the city till I'm wheezing like a bus stop, running up the stairs, gonna meet you on the rooftop. But at night it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on, we'll dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And hey, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer in the city, in the summer in the city. Yes! Cynthia, you dig that song? I do too. Lyrically, I love the second verse. Till I'm wheezing like a bus stop, running up the stairs, gonna meet you on the rooftop. I just love that line. Till I'm wheezing like a bus stop, running up the stairs, gonna meet you on the rooftop. That works for me. Let's do this. By the way, did anybody request songs on Facebook that's here? Corey asked for a song, but I don't see him here. Maybe Denise could check, or Sean, could you check, or Denise, either one, and see. There are probably only handful of people on Facebook right now. Most of us make the jump over to YouTube because YouTube is the chat that I can see. So if you're on Facebook, just click on the link and come over to YouTube. But just let me know if Quint, Garrett, who are the same person, and Corey are over in Facebook, because they both made requests. And Debbie just now recognized this. You know what? Do you know what? Before we do this song, oh, and Jake is here. David is here. Cool. Oh, man. If I do that song, if I do that Billy Joel song, would you play bass to it and shoot video and then mail me the video? All right, let's give it a couple. If you feel like doing that, that might be cool today. I'll create one of those videos and we'll share it next weekend. Before we do this song, though, Karen was saying, I asked everybody if you guys are doing okay at the very top of this gig today, and I didn't see that a whole bunch of you had answered, but Karen wrote that she was feeling twisted today. And I understand that completely. And in the next song, whatever song I sang, I said, well, let's just help each other unwind. So would you guys do the global breath with me? If you've never done this with us before, it's really very simple. I am about 30 seconds to a minute in the future because of the delay. That's why sometimes, if you notice, when I ask a question, I've got to wait an eternity for the answer. I've gotten used to it. Actually, I'm really way ahead of most artists who are now finding themselves in this online world, because we've been doing this from Concert Window to Crowdcast and now here to YouTube. And so there are things that you have to acclimate yourself to, and one of them is the delay. So I've gotten pretty used to it. But when we do the global breath, it's going to sound silly. I don't care. I truly want to breathe at the same moment with the rest of you. Like Trisha is here from Nashville. David Jacobs is in Florida. Angelique and Cheetah, when they're here, they're both in the Netherlands. Chris is in Leicester, England, just outside London. Rodrigo is in Spain. Andrea is in California. Allison is out on the West Coast. Willie's up in Maine. Richard and Elaine are in Maryland. So everybody's all over the place. It makes me feel connected. I don't know what the word is. It makes me feel warm. It makes me feel good to know that here in Manhattan, here in New York City, I can actually take a breath at the same moment you guys do. And maybe it'll help Karen unwind. Maybe it'll help me. Maybe it'll help us all. Maybe it does. Maybe it does nothing. I don't know. But I just know that for me, I enjoy it. So what we do is this. I'll count to 3. And before we do this, just don't hit send. Don't hit the button. Just write the word breathe in your little chat thing, and don't do anything. Don't touch it. Don't hit the enter button yet. Just write breathe. And then what I do is I'll count off. 1, 2, 3, breathe. And we all, and just breathe in and just breathe out the bullshit. Breathe out the darkness. Breathe out the tension. Breathe out the twist. Just, okay? So 1, 2, 3, breathe. But when you take the breath, hit send. Hit that word so that in 30 seconds to a minute, I can look down there and I can breathe with you. And I know that we're all over the world, across the ocean, across the continent, up in Maine, down in Florida, that we're all just breathing together. Okay? We do this once in a while. I'm explaining this for the newcomers, if there are any, okay? So everybody just type that word. Don't hit the enter thing yet. And then we'll just 1, 2, 3, breathe, okay? When you take the breath, that's when you hit enter, okay? Oh, Jess is here in Texas. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, breathe. And now I'll just wait so that I can breathe with you guys. Thank you, guys. Crossroads seem to come and go. Yeah. Gypsy flies from coast to coast, knowing many, loving none, bearing sorrow, having fun. But back home he'll always run to sweet Melissa. Same, all the same. No one knows the gypsy's name. No one hears his lonely sigh. There are no blankets where he lies, but in his deepest dreams he flies to sweet Melissa. Yeah. Again the morning comes, again he's on the run, sunlight streaming through his hair, fearing he won't have a care. without Melissa. Lord, I know he just won't stay. Without Melissa. Okay, listen. I'm gonna share something that Zoe asked for. I wrote a song years ago, and this is way before any of us could have, well, none of us could have imagined Donald J. Trump, a failure of a human fucking being, ever getting one vote other than his own to be the president of the United States. One vote other than his own to represent somebody else in their family. None of us could have imagined that. I couldn't. And I wrote this song years before that. This right-wing and left-wing mentality, this conservative and liberal mentality, this conservative and progressive mentality. And I wrote this song as honestly as I could so that both sections would be an anthem for each ideology. And I wrote it with as much understanding and compassion as I could for both. And then I wrote it, it was constructed so that they could sing on top of each other, as musically as a counterpoint to each other. And when we got into the rehearsal hall, the rehearsal studio, to do this for the first time at Merkin Concert Hall, because it's never really been recorded, because I don't have the money to record something like this sometimes if it's not going on an album. And so I'm so gratified that someone like Zoe wants to hear this song, and some of you guys want to hear this song. Because when we got into the studio, I planned on giving Chris Tedesco the musical break, the solo on this. And he asked if he could have more space. And what he brought into the studio was astounding, was remarkable, was brilliant. And so we shared it for the first time at Merkin Concert Hall. And when I asked people what songs they wanted to hear today, Zoe asked for this. So Zoe, thank you so much. I'm gonna share this with you guys. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, I'll give David Jacobs a chance to get his bass all set up, and his lovely wife Jackie with a video. And after this, we'll do that Billy Joel song that he asked for, and maybe we'll wind up with a new video, a new remote long-distance live video. I don't know, but anyway, here's a song that I wrote called Can't You See, knowing that the last word of this song is no. Ask Dave Marcus to sing this first part, because hopefully the two sections of this song won't comment on each other. That makes any sense? Let's just try it.
Can't you see? 200 some odd years ago, the Lord looked down raised his mighty hand. And gave good men a vision, strength to build a home upon this mighty land. But now a dark cloud that was once on the horizon has fallen on this land of liberty. And God gives us the right to defend what's rightly ours. Can't you see? My country, 'tis of thee I sing, 'cause that's what I believe. And you're free to stand by all she stands for. And if you can't do that, you're free to leave. 'Cause when those dark clouds start to swirl around Old Glory, it's in the darkest hour, 'tis of thee we sing. That I love America, and I'm proud to sing out loud now. God loves America and lights her way. I love the USA. Can't you see?
I love my country too, but unlike you, I finally reconciled. The gap between a grown-up love of country and the pure love of a child. One's a love that's pure and strong and based in innocence. The other's just as strong, yet faced reality. And one's not right or truer love, or more red, white, and bluer love. Though it sounds trite, the truth still sets us free. So yes, I scream, and yes, I shout what America can be all about. And when I see we've lost our way, I can't close my eyes and bury my head down in the sand. If I can help one person understand, speaking truth to power is just one way to love the USA. Can't you see?
you see? No.
No.
So,
So that's can't you see? That was David Marcus. What a voice on that man, singing the anthem, the right wing anthem, and actually, the handshake at the very end was actually an act of kindness on my part to let him off the hook. David was kind of a high-strung, nervous kind of performer, and he kind of screwed up a lyric in that, and it's a lyric that I was really proud of, and I think he knew it. But after the song was over, I thought he'll probably think about it for the rest of the show if I don't go behind Teresa Reynolds' back and give him a good handshake on that one, and it worked. We had a great time. All right, so listen, I'm going to do a Billy Joel song, and if David Jacobs, if Jake Geo in Florida feels like, kind of sneaking in with the bass, anywhere he feels like, I'm playing it. In D. I don't know what Billy Joel does. I don't. Because actually, I haven't heard this song in 100 years. I don't know where he sings it. Everybody in the world has a higher voice than me. Every rock and roll singer. I have a tenor quality to my voice. When you hear me sing like, everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason, and I'll soon show you a rhyme. I sound like I could possibly be a tenor. I'm not. I'm a baritone. That's it. That E is it. So I'm a baritone. Billy Joel and everybody, you hear Bob Seger with that gravel voice, he's a tenor. Every rock and roll singer is a tenor. So I don't know where Billy Joel sings this song, but I do it in D. I'm just going to start playing it, and if David feels like it, just email me the video. Oh wait, David says it's in F, and you transpose this to D. So he's D, E, F. He's 2 whole steps higher than me. Oh my God. Wow. So he's up here. They say that these are not the best of times, but they're the only times I'll ever know. And I suppose... Okay. Well, that's that. We're doing it in D. They say that these are not the best of times, but they're the only times I'll ever know. And I believe there is a time for meditation in cathedrals of our own. Now I have seen that sad surrender in my lover's eyes. I can only stand apart and sympathize, for we're always what our situations hand us. It's either sadness or euphoria. So we'll argue and we'll compromise and realize that nothing's ever changed. For all our mutual experience, our separate conclusions are the same. Now we are forced to recognize our inhumanity. Reason coexists with our insanity. And though we choose between reality and madness, it's either sadness or euphoria. We dissipate our energies. Perhaps we'll help fulfill each other's fantasies. And as we stand upon the ledges of our lives with our respected similarities, it's either sadness or euphoria. All right, we'll see how that comes out. And you know what? If it sucks, we'll do it again. Because actually, I was in my head. During that entire thing, so I wasn't really telling the story. But let's give it a shot. That's fun. Maybe we'll do it again. Maybe we'll do it again tomorrow, or maybe we'll do it again Wednesday, but that's fun. By the way, I have to do a remote recording with Denise, with Sailor D. Do you know what we have to do? We have to do that John Prine song, In Spite of Ourselves. All right? So one of these days, very soon, I'm going to send you a... or maybe we'll do it here. I'm not sure. I'm going to send you a video of me singing the John Prine part. And oh, God, who's the woman? I'm drawing a blank. That sings I'm not a fan, actually. Maybe that's why I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, not this take. Okay, I get it. Now I'm waiting for... all right, so David, we'll do it again, though, all right? And we'll do it as many times as we want. This pandemic is not ending anytime soon. Iris Dement, that's right. Thank you. Thank you so much. And you know what? Since Karen came up with the name... Karen, we ought to think about something to sing remotely as well. We got to do more of this stuff. But David, yeah, let's take another run at that song. Oh shit, we're over 2 hours. So listen, I'll tell you what. Let me do a couple of more, just a couple of more songs, and then and then I'll see you guys in detention. What I did today, and we're gonna see if YouTube recognizes, just for the hell of it, while we're in detention, some of the bad kids, I created maybe 15, 20 minutes of songs that I found that are songs of mine that I never either recorded on an album, CD Baby doesn't have a contract for them, or they're just the instrumental tracks for a couple of songs. And we'll see if YouTube copyright robots recognize them. I don't know, but we'll just hang out for a little while. Let's do this. I think Hayase asked for this. Nobody on the road, nobody on the beach. I feel it in the air, the summer's out of reach. Empty lake, empty streets, the sun goes down alone. I'm driving by your house, I know you're not home, but I can see you. Your brown skin shining in the sun. You got your hair pulled back and those sunglasses on, baby. If I could tell you my love for you would still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. I never will forget those nights. I wonder if it was a dream. Remember how I made you crazy? Remember how I made you scream? I don't understand what happened to our love. Babe, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna show you what I'm made of. I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. I see you walking real slow and smiling for everyone. If I could tell you my love for you would still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. Today I saw a deadhead sticker on a Cadillac. A little voice inside my head said, don't look back, you can never look back. I thought I knew what love was, what did I know? But babe, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna show you what I'm made of. I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You got the top pulled down on the radio on, baby. If I could tell you my love for you would still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. You know what? I blew that last line. I'm doing that again. Out on the road today, I saw a deadhead sticker on a Cadillac. A little voice inside my head said, don't look back, you can never look back. I thought I knew what love was, what did I know? Here it is. Those days are gone forever. I should just let them go, but I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You got the top pulled down, the radio on, baby. If I could tell you my love for you would still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You got your hair slicked back in those Wayfarers on, baby. If I could tell you my love for you would still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. It's maybe the most meaningful line in that song, and I got caught up in my head. I had images playing on a loop in my head during that song, and suddenly I didn't know where I was. And I said, I should just let him. No, I just went, I'm going to get you back. I'm going to show you what I'm made of. And I was like, that's not where that goes. It's, I thought I knew what love was. What did I know? Those days are gone forever. I should just let them go. But on a long, lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out his one-note song. You can think about that woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do. When you're riding 16 hours, there ain't nothing much to do. And you don't feel much like riding, you just wish this trip was through. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage, and there I go, playing the star again. Here I go, turn the page. Well, you walk into the restaurant, strung out from the road. You can feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times you can't hear them talk, other times you can. It's the same old cliche, is that a woman or a man? And you always seem outnumbered, so you don't dare take a stand. And here I am on the road again. And here I am up on the stage, and there I go, playing the star again. Here I go, turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away. stage. Here I go, playing the star again. Here I go, turn the page. Yeah, here I am on the road again. And here I am up on the stage. And there I go, playing the star again. Here I go. Here I go. Comes a time when you're drifting. Comes a time when you settle down. Comes a light, spirits lifting. Lift that baby right up off the ground. Oh, this whole world keeps spinning round. It's a wonder tall trees ain't laying down. There comes a time you and I, we were captured. We took our souls and we flew away. We were right when we were giving. That's how we kept what we gave away. Oh, this whole world keeps spinning round. It's a wonder tall trees ain't laying down. There comes a time, comes a time, there comes a time. I'm gonna do a song that I wrote. What we want might lie across an ocean, while what we need stands beside us on the shore. What we want might glitter like a diamond, while what we need is always worth much more. What we want might be numbered like the stars, while what we need is always so much less. What we want might be right behind the answer no, while what we need is always holding hands with yes. What we want might be somewhere out there, while what we need is always deep inside. What we want might be an illusion, while what we need can never be as a fortress. Well, what we need is as open as the sky. What we want might have the power of a hurricane, while what we need is as gentle as a sigh. What we want shoots like a rocket through the heavens, while what we need floats like a balloon. What we want might flash like lightning. What we need shines as softly as the moon. What we want might be massive as a mountain, while what we need is as tiny as a bird. What we want might take a lifetime to explain, while what we need can be said with just one word. One more and then I'm heading to detention. Chat it with me. I love you guys. A long time ago, people got together and built a house. Through fair and stormy weather, there stands this house. Something very special about the place, I guess. A lot of people want to make it their address, but the people must say yes, 'cause it's their house. We are the people and it's ours to keep. It's our house. You and me even get to say who sleep inside our house. Feelings in the air and it's getting strong. The man that's there, he don't belong. Now it's up to people who know right from wrong to sing this song, and we sing, hey, 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 get out of our house. Trump, hey, 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 get out of our house. You fat, disgraceful, disgusting, repulsive piece of human excrement. Even though he spend so little time inside our house, most of us think it's a crime. He's in our house. His friends and his whole family can tell their lies so comfortably. So now it's up to you and me to help them see we're sick of them. Hey, 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 get out of our house. Chat it. Now the people gotta save the world and take back our house. Now the people gotta save the world and take back our house. And sterilize it and clean it and disinfect it after they're gone. Can we get that woman from Poltergeist to go in there and... This house is clean. Cross over, children. Get every ounce of that fucking group of disgusting people out of that house. Get them out of the wood. Get them out of the carpets. So few said that man could be inside our house. He brings no dignity inside our house. Looking out for himself is his only aim. Should hide that face, but he's got no shame. His daughter, his sons, they're all the same. So we all of them. Hey, 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 get out of our house. Hey, 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 get out of our house. Hey, 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 get out of our house. Hey, 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 get out of our house. All right, I'm going to see you guys in detention, and the rest of you I'll see tomorrow. If Trisha, Cynthia, if you guys weren't here at the beginning of the gig, I was telling, and anybody else who's new, I was telling these guys, 2 hours ago, that tomorrow we do our special private hang. So if you're not a patron, go to my website, and you'll see a thing there that says, join us. Here's how to join us. And it will take you to Patreon. Or you can go to Patreon/thatguitarman. I think it's whatever. But just go to my website or ask somebody in the chat room for the link. Sean, if Sean is still here, he's always good with that. The link to go to Patreon, because tomorrow I'm going to be doing some really cool shit about Hans Zimmer and Tim Rice and Sir Elton and Alan Silvestri, who is just a brilliant composer. And so we're going to do some really, really fun stuff tomorrow. So don't miss tomorrow. But guys, again, you know what? For what would have been a hot dog day, no words to describe how much it means to me to see you guys here. Hi, Stephen on Long Island. Didn't see you here today. It takes a life to realize what life is all about. And life is all about this moment. I'm here with you. Now that we're through, what secrets did I tell? Did you get to know me well in this moment? How fast these gigs fly. Song after song goes rushing by. I won't pretend that time has been my friend, whatever time is. I bring my songs to sing my songs for you until the end. And as I live these days, I'm grateful for all the ways that got us here to praise this moment. This moment. How soon, too soon, the seasons fly. I see my life go rushing by. You know, earlier today I walked over by the river, and then I walked down to the, I had to pick up my bed comforter at a laundry, and then I walked over to my little Korean bodega where my friend Wei from Myanmar. We exchanged little presents and little gifts, and I caught myself in the mirror by the cash register, and I saw time. I saw the map of the world on my face. And I was okay with it, you know. How soon, too soon, the seasons fly. I see my life go rushing by. I only hope that time will be your friend. We live a life to live a life of love. I know you see. I'm sure you all agree. 'Cause you're hanging out with me. But I only guarantee this moment. Tomorrow, Karen asked for a song that I didn't want to play today, but I'm going to do it tomorrow. That David Bromberg song, that remarkable song, Sammy song. Going to do that tomorrow. Rodrigo asked for Moonshadow, but we played it last time, so I think I'll probably do that tomorrow. I didn't see Rodrigo here today, so Spain wasn't represented. But Rodrigo usually shows up on Sunday. So maybe we'll have Spain and London and the Netherlands, and maybe we'll have Brazil. I don't know if Sonara is going to show up tomorrow. But we're going to have, I'm going to do some really interesting stuff. Bob Bard, I cannot, and Jackie, I cannot express really how, after the experience I had with Don Carlson and a couple of other Trump supporters from my past, I can't put into words how beautiful it makes me feel that to see Jackie and Bob here from East Meadow High School. It'd be nice if there were more, but again, I don't know what little Kansas is like out there. Bob lives in Arizona now. Jackie's in Florida now, and I live on a small island off the coast of Europe called Manhattan. So I don't know what's happening in suburban East Meadow. But anyway, listen, guys, I'll see some of you in detention, and the rest of you, I hope I see you here tomorrow. Okay, guys, thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
The fire is not as warm as it should be, and the night is much too silent this year. And there's no reason to go to Central Park in the snow. You're not in my arms this Christmas. This whole city is not as pretty as it could be. It used to sparkle like the stars when you were here. Now all the colored lights down Broadway just don't shine the same way. You're not in my arms this Christmas. This season, there's no reason for trimming a tree. There's no angel in my home if you're not there. There'll be no candles glowing, no mistletoeing, miles between us knowing we should be Christmas Eving together. Just missing us kissing outside in the cold. We would keep each other warm with just a smile. But now my aching heart's breaking with the thought of waking up Christmas morning without you beside me. But Christmas night will be exciting as it should be, 'cause the fire will burn brightly when you're here. Then hand in hand we'll both go through Central Park in the snow. When you're in my arms next Christmas, please be in my arms.
pointing to a fear of Mexican busboys. Must be an election year. All of a sudden, it's an urgent problem. Must think we're stupid. Then again, maybe we just might be. Come on, baby, don't fear the busboys from the other side. Ah.
fire is not as warm as it should be, and the night is much too silent this year, and there's no reason to go to Central Park in the snow. You're not in my arms this Christmas. This whole city is not as pretty as it could be. It used to sparkle like the stars when you were here. Now all the colored lights down Broadway just don't shine the same way. You're not in my arms this Christmas. This season, there's no reason for trimming a tree. There's no angel in my home if you're not there. There'll be no candles glowing, no mistletoeing, miles between us knowing we should be Christmas Eving together. Just missing us kissing outside in the cold. We would keep each other warm with just a smile. But now my aching heart's breaking with the thought of waking up Christmas morning without you beside me. But Christmas night will be exciting as it should be, 'cause the fire will burn brightly when you're here. Then hand in hand we'll both go Central Park in the snow. When you're in my arms next Christmas, please be in my arms.
pointing to a fear of Mexican busboys. Must be an election year. All of a sudden, it's an urgent problem. Must think we're stupid. Then again, maybe we just might be. Come on, baby, don't fear the busboys from the other side.
I've met people everywhere, some from here and some from there. By now I'd bet it's more than quite a few. Shh. Nearly every woman and every man I've met just does the best they can to understand the things we all go through. But there are those who just don't care, who try to grab more than their share of everything, and they're all out there too. So I don't take for granted I'm a man who gets to spend his time with people in this world like the bad kids. So often it can seem today, so many feel like it's okay to celebrate the darkness in our hearts. And then they wonder why we see such hatred and disharmony. To me, that's just exactly where it starts. And for others, fear can hide the way, sadly unaware that they allow it to dictate the things they do. But I've no reason to despair, as long as I still know that there are people in this world like the bad kids. I guess things are just the way they are. Detention is where we are. And still I'm sure we've all got more to do. But I can open up my heart and say I'm grateful every single day for people in this world like the bad kids. Special people in this world like the bad kids. This can never, ever get out. This can never get out. DSD, double secret detention. It's just for the bad kids. My family would travel down to western Kentucky where my parents were born. There's a backwards old town that's often remembered so many times that my memories are worn. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Well, sometimes we would travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Adrie Hill, where the hair smelled like snakes. We'd shoot with our pistols, but empty pop bottles was all we would kill. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Then the coal company came with the world's largest shovel, and they tortured the timber and they stripped all the land. Well, they dug for their coal till the land was forsaken, and they wrote it all down to the progress of man. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. When I die, let my ashes float down the Green River. Let my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. And Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Oh, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train has hauled it away. Does anybody remember Hey American? It was that track that I was playing that you all thought was so pretty. I was so fired up years ago that, do you remember after September 11, years after, there was an Islamic youth center. And you know how I feel about religion, Islam, Judaism, Christianity, all of it. But the principle of freedom of religion and freedom from religion in this country is sacred. And there was a youth center. I forget what street it was on. It was near where the World Trade Center used to be. I hate calling it Ground Zero, by the way. But and so in this youth center, there was also a prayer area, a prayer room, a mosque, if you would call it that. And remember, there were protests. These patriotic Americans were protesting. They have such a lack, total lack of understanding the principles for which they think they're standing up for. Does it make any sense? Anyway, I felt so passionately about it that I wrote a song called Hey American. And I wrote, and I created a video and made a DVD of the video. And then I had, I guess it was CD Baby, or it might have been an outside company, produce 1,000 of them. I was still playing in the park at that time. And I might have even had a commercial running, because it was a lot of money. but I felt that passionately about it. And I went down there, and I just handed them out. And oh, no kidding! So it's on the it's on one of the USBs. Yeah, that makes sense. Denise, is the video on, or just the song on the USBs? Because I think I'll try to dig out the video, and maybe I'll play that tomorrow. I almost got into it with a couple of guys down there, and one of the guys would have kicked my ass. He was just one of those really big, arms like thighs kind of guys. And he would have kicked my ass. But we stood nose to nose for a while, like boys do. And he took and actually I had given him one of the DVDs. I didn't know, I was giving them to everybody. And he took it out, and he put it on the street, and he smushed it with his foot. So I guess he showed me. But I'm proud of what that song says, and I'm proud of the fact that I produced it and went there and gave them all away. I wound up getting invited to sing that song and a couple of others at this big protest rally. It was kind of a big thing. It was on the 11 o'clock news, and anyway, can somebody give me a number? Who is here with us? Is it just me and Denise and Allie? Oh, I see Karen is here. And David Hayase. Oh, and Katie and Willie. Okay, shh. It's a little double secret detention. I know Denise knows what this is. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. You belong, sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, go find a lover. Roll away somewhere all bright and new. I've seen no other who compares with you. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. You belong with your love on your arm. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, go find a lover. Run away, let your heart be your guide. You deserve the deepest of cover. You belong in your home by and by. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong somewhere close to me, far away from your trouble and worry. You belong somewhere you feel Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Katie. Oh, I just realized, since we're on YouTube and Facebook, this is actually still public, right? Or somebody just showed up and just wondering what the fuck we're doing here. Shh. Shh. Nobody's supposed to know we're here. All right, just for the hell of it, I'm gonna do this, and then we'll get out of here. Because I had fun doing this earlier. All your life you've waited for love to come your way. And now that I have found you, you must not slip away. I know it's hard believing the words you've heard before, but darling, you must trust them just once more. So baby, goodbye. Let me tell you goodbye. Doesn't mean we'll never be together again. If you wake up and I'm not there, I won't be long away. 'Cause the things you do, my goodbye girl, will bring me back to you. I don't remember the words now. I know you've been taken, afraid to hurt again. You fight the love you feel for me instead of giving in. But I can wait forever of helping you to see I was meant for you and you for me. There we go. So remember, goodbye doesn't mean forever. Let me tell you goodbye doesn't mean we'll never be together again. Though you may be so far apart, you still can have my heart. So forget your past, my goodbye girl, 'cause now you're home at last. So baby, goodbye doesn't mean forever. Let me tell you goodbye doesn't mean we'll never be together again. You may be so far apart, you still can have my heart. So forget your past, my goodbye girl, 'cause now you're home at last. Shh. Okay, I'm gonna cut the stream now. Thank you so much. DSD. We don't tell anybody about it. Shh. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the Zoom hang. Thank you so much. I love you all so much.